summary GL accounts. Okay. One is sundry debtors. Account and sundry creditors account. Creditors account. Okay. Use the FS00. FS00. Execute same path. So these three transaction codes you need to remember. FSP0, FSS0, FS00. Okay. Good. Then create. What is the GL account will take? I'll take 1015. Okay. 1015 for the sundry debtors. Then continue. Okay. Now select the assets, balance sheet account, sundry debtors. Or you can also give the name convention. What you call bills payables or receivables. Bills receivables. Here group account number 115. Okay. Then hit on the control data. So what are the properties we have to select? Okay. So we have to select, this is assets. We have to select, so reconciliation account is, what is that? Customers. This is important. Okay. This line item display indicator, we should not select for, let's see, by default, not, yeah, line item display we have to select. Let's see what system it will say. Sort key, you can select anything, posting date. Okay, so create and bank interest. Hit on the create and bank interest, select the field status group, reconciliation accounts. We have dedicated field status group for reconciliation accounts that we have to select. Okay, hit on the create bank and interest. Field status group, we have to select G067. So see here, reconciliation accounts. Okay, select this. G067. Okay, we can continue and save it. Okay, similarly, create accounts payables or sundry creditors GL account. One minute now. Similarly, create one more GL account under the liabilities. I'll say that 2015 I'll create. 2015. Create sundry debtors. Sundry creditors. Create sundry creditors. And continue. Same properties you have to select, but reconciliation account type is different. Liabilities, balance sheet, sundry creditors. Sundry creditors. Okay, group account number 215. Okay, return the control data. Reconciliation account is vendors. Okay, accounts payables belongs to vendors. It is the accounts payable module. Okay. Actually, line item display indicator is not supposed to select. Okay, because all your customers and vendors by default line item indicator is being activated. But no harm, even if you select also, not an issue. Okay, line item display. Sort key, I'll select the vendor number. We see here, we have the vendor number. This sort key we'll discuss. Next topic, open item management and line item display. And it's we have not selected field status code. Sorry. Okay. G067. For all reconciliation accounts, we have to select G067. Okay. So we discussed one point during the accounts groups creation. Okay. During the accounts groups discussion, we have discussed accounts groups also controls fields required suppressed optional. Okay. During the master data creation for the GLs under the company code segment data. Okay, here, if you remember, accounts groups. Accounts groups. Sorry. Okay, so here we discussed when we discussed about accounts groups. There is that. Here, what is the other point? We discussed about GL codification. We discussed about fields also it would control. Okay, accounts it also controls field status in company code segment data while creating the GL master data. Okay, how that accounts groups it controls? Okay, fields. Let's say now under the G067, okay, I'll make the assignment number mandatory. Okay, let me go to, I have not created this GL account. Okay, just I'm going to the OBC4. OBC4. Here, what is our field status variant? Anyone remember what is our field status variant? Is it one? ZFSP. Yeah. This is what we have assigned to our company code, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, under the G067, this field status variant, it contains this many field status group. Each field status group, it contains the grouping of the fields. Now, what I'll do, so for our reconciliation accounts, I have assigned this is our G061. Okay. So what I'll do in general data, okay, I'll make the assignment number is a required entry, or in another way, what is another one? Additional account assignments, not this one. Sorry, I am in the wrong direction. Okay. OBD4. Okay, here our asset group is, sorry, we are now creating under the liabilities, okay, GL account. Now, what I'll do, so under the account control, okay, I'll make the, what field I'll make it mandatory. Let's say alternative account number, I'll make the mandatory. Okay. For inflation key, I'll make the mandatory. Just for our knowledge and understanding purpose. Okay. Inflation key mandatory. So during the creation of the any liability account, okay, under the 2000 2002 2009, unless you fill the inflation key, okay, system should not allow or will not allow to create the GL account. That's what my condition. Okay, so I made it required entry. Okay, let me save it. Okay, now what I'll do, I'm not saving it, just I'm going back. Okay, FSS0. Again, I'm trying to create the GL account under the liabilities, sundry, creditors. Okay, observe the difference. Observe the how field status it controls by the accounts group. Okay, 2015. And continue. Liabilities. Excuse me. Okay, so now liabilities and sundry creditors, sundry creditors account, group account number 215. Under the control data, we have the inflation key here. Okay, you see here, the moment when we activate a required entry here, okay, field status, account management, do we have in which account management or account control? Yeah. The moment we have activated required entry, you see here, this has been enabled. Until you fill this, field, until you have inputted this field, system it would not allow to move the next, tab. I would say that. Let's say line item display, sort key, account number. And now you try to move the from control data to create bank and invest. Observe the error. What is error? Fill in all required entry fields, because this is controlling. This accounts groups it is controlling inflation key. What we have made it, it is required entry. Right? So unless user has filled this field, it won't allow to move the next tab. Okay? That's how account groups it also controls fields in company code segment data. Okay? So not at chart of account segment data. People will ask you to this question very clearly. Accounts group, will it control at company code segment data or chart of account segment data? Okay, you must be very clear to answer that question. It would control fields, okay, during the GL master data at company code segment data. Okay, so that's how this accounts group it controls. Just make it optional. Okay, go back and create. Save the GL accounts. Press 00, create button. Account groups, liabilities, balance sheet, sundry creditors, 215. Now observe in the control data. So we have made it optional. Now you don't see that mandatory field. Okay. So all fields we have made optional. Okay. Let's say if you do not want to display all these fields with GL master data creation, so what we can do here? We can do suppressed. Okay. Or this suppressed means fields are going to be in hidden mode. Okay. It would not display. Okay. That is the thing. Display means all fields will be displayed. Okay, not possible to change anything. Optional, either you can fill or not fill. You can able to create the GL account. Required, just now we have seen. That's how this is at these accounts groups. It controls fields at GL master data. Similarly, we have another functionality, field status variant. So that it controls at a data entry level. So during the transaction data is posting, when the user trying to post any transactional data, so during that time it controls if you make any field is mandatory. As I said, the best example, when you are trying to post any payment document, okay, so where so the required entry is check number, okay, so until unless the user has to input our bank account number, okay, while posting that data, user has to fill the bank account number. Okay, if user forgotten or okay, so if he missed to enter the data, so he cannot post the document. That's how the field status variant it controls fields at data entry postings. Okay, this is at GL master data creation. Okay, line item display 012, create and bank interest. Field status group G067. Okay, this field status group. Okay, for the data postings against this GL account, it would control all these fields. Okay, these fields are different than the accounts groups are the accounts fields are the different. These all the fields it would be displayed or available during the document postings. Okay, so we have assigned this field status group against this GL account. Okay, hit on the save. Okay, so now we created sundry creditors and sundry debtors. Okay, any questions over here?
Here you mean to say whatever the field status group here we are selecting while creating this GL account, whenever that we are going for the postings, during that time whatever the field status variant we selected here, all these fields will be appeared while doing the posting. That's correct, right?
Correct. Okay, that's correct. Based on the field status group that you have been assigned in the GL master data, those fields will be displayed at a data entry postings at line item level. Okay, so this is for every postings you would see two line items, right? Every debits you will have the credit postings. For this GL account, these are all the fields. Whatever the fields you are controlling here to be displayed or to be optional or to be required or to be suppressed. Okay, so fields will be displayed accordingly. Okay, for this GL account. Corresponding GL account, again we will assign some other field status to. Right? That fields will be available. It controls the fields at data entry level, at line item level, not for whole document. Alright? Hope your question is clarified.
Yes.
Alright. That we will see during the document postings. Okay? Now let us discuss about the another key functionality is under the account management in company code we will discuss. Anyway, alternative account number we already discussed. Okay? So this alternative account number nothing but country specific GL account. Okay? Just I'll give the explanation again. Alternative account number. So it also called country specific GL account. Country specific GL account. It applicable, it works as a country specific or it works as a, it means alternative account number works as a country specific account number. Country specific account number, account where primary GL accounts, primary chart of accounts are being assigned against country specific chart of accounts. Country specific chart of accounts. Okay. If no requirement, no assignment of country specific chart of accounts, country specific chart of accounts. Okay. The field it works as a text field. The field it works as text field. Normally, so we have seen this alternative account number by assigning without assigning. Okay. Even with assigning also, so even if you are not filling now, system it is allowing. But if you make the field status variant, that means under the here in this group, if you make them mandatory, okay, under the account control, if you make the here the field is mandatory, okay, system it would not allow unless until you fill the alternative account number. Okay, it's a depend on the assignment of the country specific chart of accounts against primary chart of accounts. Okay, if no country specific chart of account requirement, you must have to fill some text. If you make it a required entry here. Okay, you need to remember that. Okay, So since we have made it optional entry, even you are not filling the alternative account number, even though we have assigned our country specific chart of accounts, our primary chart of accounts, it is allowing us to save the GL account. Okay, but whereas why it is not so for the group account number, we do not have any what I mean to say that we do not have any controls for the chart of account segment data fields. That is the reason by default system as per standard SAP, it is mandatory to be assigned the group account number. So that is the different why group account number is mandatory, why the alternative account is not mandatory. Here we are controlling. Okay, if you want to make it alternative account number, where let's say your primary chart of accounts is being assigned for one of the company code, India company code, country specific chart of accounts. Because these controls, whatever controls you see, because as I said that company code data, company code segment data is specific to the that particular company code. Okay, let's say for some company codes they have the requirement to address the local requirement as per the country. Okay, so they are supposed to declare their financial statements as per the local and legal requirements. For that, let's say for India, so we have the requirement. If you don't, you have assigned a country specific chart, you have created and you have assigned. If you don't fill this field, it doesn't make any sense. User must have to fill this field. So to control that, what we will do, we will make it required entry here. Okay, so why we have this field here over here? It is for the specific country requirement. When I say specific country, it is specific for the company code. Maybe within the same country you may have a number of company codes. One company code may have the requirement to address the or to report the financial statement as per the tax authorities. Okay, one company code may not have that requirement. Okay, so that's how this field we have the control at field status groups. Okay, since we have made it optional, so it is not asking us to input the GL account. Even though we have not filled, it is allowing us to save the GL master data. Okay, that's you need to observe. Alright, so this is just simple to understand alternative account number. Already we have discussed. Okay, it also called country specific GL account. It works as a country specific account. Okay, where primary chart of accounts are being assigned against to country specific chart of accounts. If no assignment of the country specific chart of accounts, the field it works as a text field. Okay, that is a simple to understand this alternative account number. In interview, you will get the questions. Where do you assign the country specific GL account against primary GL accounts? Under the control data, okay, in company code segment data, we do see that alternative account number. Okay, so that is what your understanding should be. Alright, next functionalities. This is not much to risk, already we have discussed. Okay, next concept is line item display. This is also simple concept, line item display. Then we will discuss open item management. So for all GL accounts, we are activating the line item display, right? Line item display indicator. Okay. So we can select this indicator for all types of GL accounts. For all GL accounts, mean to say, so we can select. It can be selected. Can be select for balance sheet as well and P&L accounts. Okay. P&L GL account. accounts. Okay. LID, line item display, it enables to see the transactional data, posted transactional data, at line item wise against GL accounts in open it GL in line item wise against GL accounts in GL reports. Okay. So line item display, it enables to see the posted transactional data at line item wise, okay, against GL accounts in GL report. Okay, what does it mean? If you don't activate LID, not possible to view the GL reports at line item wise. In GL reports. What is the line item wise reports? Let's say I have these salaries, GL account. Okay. I have posted the data 01, 02, 20, 23. Okay. 10,000. And 01, 02, 2023, I posted 15,000. Okay. Like this. And the same day, we might have been posted a number of data. Okay. So let's say the same day we have posted data 12,000 and 8,000. Okay. Now till 01, I must have to change the date. Okay. So followed by the, let's say, January, and these are the dates. Okay. 01 and 04, 2023. Okay. I posted 22,000. Okay. So what is the total amount of this balance till January 4? Okay. This is the amount. Let's say 67,000. So to see the data at each line item wise, okay, this is one line item, this is one line item, this is one line item, and this is one line item. So transactional data is possible to see at line item wise. We can able to view. Okay, if you don't activate, so you will not be able to see this balance at each line item. What is the amount? What is the breakup of this 67,000? You don't get that breakup if you don't activate this line item display indicator. Okay, let's say we can able to view the GL reports at line item wise. Okay, we can able to view the GL reports at line item wise. Okay, let us understand this. Okay, let us create in another company code. Okay, I'll create IB01. Understand, I create one GL account. Okay, let's say yesterday we created one GL account, right? What is that? EB01 and which one we have created? Okay, let us create one GL account. I'll create 4017. Okay.
That only foreign exchange only you created yesterday.
Sorry?
That foreign exchange only you have created yesterday.
Okay, so what I'll do, we do not have any data, so I will deactivate the line item display indicator. Okay, so I'll try to post the data against this GL account. Okay, I'll try to post the data. First of all, we will check whether we have the data against this GL account or not for this company code. Okay, FS10N. We will see all these transaction codes later. Transaction codes 20, 23. I'll say that this is 20, 22. Okay, execute. Okay, we do not have any data. Okay, now I'll post the data FB50. Okay, so what is that? 409. Debit 1000. Okay, so on this date 1010 H. I'll post this data 01. Okay, backdated entry and posting. Just to understand. Okay, hit on enter. Okay, so I maintained in currency, right? I maintained in USD. I'm trying to post in INR. As I said in the last class, if you maintain other than the company code currency, you cannot post any other than that currency, GL account currency. What we need to do, we have to change currency. I'll keep the USD only. 4009 debit, and I'll keep $1,000 010 $1,000. Okay, I'll post this data on this date. The same date also I'll post different documents. I'll try to post. Okay, I posted this document 123. With reference this, I'll post one more document. Okay. I'll post one more document. Okay. Just hit on the save. Document posted. One more document. I'll post one more document. Okay. If you want to change the amount, you can change. I'll post $1,500. Okay. Next line item. Also I'll change $1,500. Okay. Simulate. Okay. So now post. Okay. If you want to display currencies, you can display. This is not we have to discuss how to assign the currencies. This is in India, local currency. This is okay. INR. Okay. As we discussed in the first class, one company code can have maximum. These are the different. Okay. Group currency and document currency and local currency. Okay. I have not assigned a hard currency. This system it is not displaying other than other currency, hard currency. Anyway. Okay. I'm posting it. How many documents we have posted? 3 documents. What is this GL balance? Let us check. FS10N. Okay, now you can see the balance. What do you see? Just now we have posted $3,500. We have posted. I want to see how this balance has posted against this GL account, where it has come. I want to see. Okay, now if you double hit on this here you have the call up line item report. This call up line item report functionality, it will work only where you have been assigned, where you have been activated line item display. If you have not been assigned, if you have not been activated, then it won't work. But it is saying that no line item display possible for account 4009. Why it is so? Because you have not activated this indicator over here, hotkey. Okay, let's say this same functionality. Okay, so user forgotten to activate the line item display after they have posted some data. Let's say the same case if you take, we missed to activate that indicator, but we have posted transactional data. Now business is realized that when they are trying to execute this line item report, so it is throwing this error. What they do? So there is an incident to our IT team. We are the functional consultants. Okay, they'll ask us to activate the indicator. Is it possible directly to activate the indicator? Yes, it is possible. Okay, directly you can activate it here. But already posted data, it is not possible to see the at line item level. Okay, to do so, to bring the historical data also, to see the at a line item level, we have to execute some program. So that we will see. Just here, for the moment, what we are trying to understand, if you don't activate this line item indicator, not possible to see the transactional data at line item level. Okay, so it is recommended to activate for P&L as well balance sheet line items. Sorry, balance sheet GL accounts. So that is what line item display. Just people will ask you this functionality. So there are two questions you can expect from this line item display. Okay, can we activate the line item? Do we need to activate line item display indicator for all GL accounts? Yes, it is recommended to activate for all types of the GL accounts, whether it is balance sheet or P&L. Another thing, so line item display, this is a recurring incidents we get in the real time. Okay, so business users missed to activate the line item display during the GL account creation. So later they have posted some data, and later they have realized that has to be, because when they are trying to execute the line item reports, they are not unable to see that, and they have raised an incident. Okay, so how do you address that requirement? Okay, I'll tell you. So what program need to be executed, we will discuss later. But what is your answer? Anyway, we will discuss this line item display and during the front end postings also. Okay, so what you have to answer? Yes, possible to bring the historical data also. Okay, we can directly now. So if you activate here, you can directly activate here now. So whatever the data you are going to post, let's say if I post some other data now, we will try to. So what 3 documents we have posted, right? So far this 3,500 contains 3 documents. Now what we will do? We will post few more documents. $3,500 we have now. Okay. What we will do? B50. We'll post few more documents. Reference. Post reference. Okay. I'm just trying to post the same document. 300. Okay. 126. Okay. 127 and 128. 3 documents we have posted. Okay. Okay. Now try to execute the FS10. GL balance display. FS10. 4009. What is the balance now? We have $8,000. Now call up the report. Okay. Now how many documents you have got? 126, 127, 128. But not the previous posted documents. Okay. So after the line item can be activated directly in the GL master data. Yes. So let's say our consultant is not aware. Okay. So when the incident it has been assigned to him, what he did, he directly went to the GL master data, he activated, and he provided analysis saying that you guys are missed to activate this indicator during the GL account creation. That is the reason you are not possible to view the line item report. We have activated line item indicator in the GL master data. Now we have tested in the quality system. So results, now we will be able to see the line item report. Please check your end. So what user will do? User will execute the transaction code. But again, he realized that. So historical data, already posted data, they were not able to see. They again raised the question that we wanted to see the historical data also at line item wise level. So what you have to do? So our consultant is not aware what he has to do. Okay, so that's the thing that we will discuss later. This is the line item display functionality. Okay, simple to summarize. Line item display indicator, it gives the functionality to see the data at a line item wise, posted transaction data at line item wise in GL reports. Okay, it is recommended to activate for all GL accounts. Any questions from anyone?
No.
Hello, Mali.
Yes, Venkatesh.
I have a doubt about the recon account type.
Yes,
So
please.
actually, it is updated at the group chart of account level. Why it is not updated at the primary chart of account level?
So what you are saying, let us come back to the screen. A100. Right. So what you are saying that group account number.
No, recon account type.
Yes, recon account. For this recon account, if you see, it is our reconciliation account. This, right? Reconciliation account we have assigned
Okay. So for the
for this GL account. This is for this company code.
for the bills payable, it is
Yes.
not updated. So that's what I am asking.
Bills payable also we have updated it, right? Sundry creditors. I'm sorry, I missed to select this. Sundry creditors. I missed to select this. Sorry, I have to select this.
Okay.
Okay, sundry creditors, vendors, and sundry debtors, it is customers. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Venkatesh, for your observation. I just missed to take the vendors. Okay, so any other questions? We have to select. Okay, this is sundry creditors. We have to select appropriate sundry. All accounts payables related, we have to select vendors. Account type vendors. All customers related, sundry debtors. Especially in the real time also, we see only 2 or 3 sundry data. They classify the service related, customers, service related vendors. Okay, so accordingly they will assign the customer. But we assign the account type only we have 3: assets, customer, and vendors. This contract accounts receivables is for contract accounting. So this is not our scope.
Okay. Thank you, Mali.
Alright. Any other questions, guys?
Sir, all receivable account, GL account and all payable GL account under the open item management.
No, open item management is not relevant for reconciliation accounts. Okay, so that is our subsidiary subledger accounts. By default, it is in open item management. We cannot activate the open item management for reconciliation accounts. Okay, open item management concept tomorrow we will discuss. That is very, very important. Okay, for your information, open item management indicator should not be selected for reconciliation account types. The reason is being already your subledger accounts, that is customer and vendor, are in open item management status. Alright guys, so thank you everyone. Have a nice day to all of you. We will catch up tomorrow.